The Tigers end their home season on a high note. The Tiger Basketball Report starts now. Welcome to another edition of the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas, along with the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Skerry. And Coach, last two home games of the year this past weekend, and on Thursday night, the Tigers unable to get the win against William and Mary. They got a little revenge for the win that you got against them down in Williamsburg. And I mean, they've got an NBA player in Nathan Knight, but you guys played well defensively, that you just couldn't get the ball in the basket.
Yeah, hard-fought game. We were kind of running uphill for about 6 minutes ago in the first half on. Give William Mary credit. I thought they made timely threes. Lowy, Kid Aisa, Quinn Blair, they had some of their role guys make big shots. And then thought their defense was really good, and we didn't knock down some shots. I mean, we have a really good perimeter trio. We were 9 for 36. That's hard to beat a good team. We did a great job on Nathan Knight, who is, I think an NBA player. 14 and 10 is obviously admirable against him. We thought we played hard. We just didn't make enough big shots to win a game.
What was odd was, Brian Fobbs starts the game. He's got 10 points like in the first 4 minutes, and then went a long period of time before he scored again. It was kind of an odd game for Brian.
Yeah, I mean, we need Brian. We rely on him heavily on both ends of the floor. We just got to make sure we don't have any long stretches like that. Obviously, they're not intentional by staff, by player, by anyone. But we've got to, I thought their defense was good, and I thought maybe our shot selection needed to be just a tick better in a big game. But like I said, the effort was good. We started pressing. We got a little run where we got it down to 6. We missed a couple big shots. We started to get some energy in the building, and unfortunately just wasn't our night.
Then Saturday comes, and you take on Elon, a team that they have certainly improved a lot from the beginning of the season till now. And they're a team that pulled some big upsets in the CAA. You beat them down there. As cold as you were on Thursday night, you started off completely the opposite, on fire, hitting 8 of your first 10 shots, and kind of cruised to victory on Saturday afternoon.
It makes you look like you're coaching a little bit. I mean, Mike Schraggy's done an unbelievable job, certainly Coach of the Year worthy job at Elon. And their schemes are good defensively. We really shot it. I thought our defense was at a really high level for about 35 minutes. I think they made some big shots late. But yeah, sometimes when the ball was in the basket, you look a lot better. Gibson, Fobbs, Timberlake, Beatrin, those guys are all making a lot of shots, and we're good when we make shots like any team. But when you really look at our numbers are good. Our efficiency on offense is like 125th in the country. We're the best free throw shooting percentage in the conference, second best 3-point shooting percentage in the conference, best field goal defense, best rebound mark. So we've done a lot of good things.
You're top 20 in the country in free throw shooting.
Yeah, we just got to do a little bit. We got to make sure we don't have that one long drought against a good team, especially now because they're all huge now.
Right. They sure are. We'll talk about that on a later show. But for the team, it was great that they were able to send out your 3 seniors with a victory in front of a really good crowd.
Yeah, great crowd, great environment. Doesn't always happen that way. I love those guys in Dennis.
And you had a chance to do something that doesn't happen often, which is you got to have all of those guys to get a final applause from the fans because the game was, not in doubt and you could take them out of a game where a lot of times that doesn't happen.
It's really happy for them. Their parents, families there, for Nakai Sanders, Dennis Tunstall, Brian Fobbs, good players, good teammates, helped us out a good year. And so it was a great day. Now, as I've told those guys, you're not done. We got more to get, but it certainly was a fun day for those guys.
And we talked about this in the pregame show. This team really gets along. I mean, you can tell when you travel with them that they're a tight group. There are groups that you have where you can see that there's cliques here and cliques there. This is a good group. They're all together, and the senior leadership has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, it's definitely the closest group. Not that we haven't had closer, but this is it's also why you're optimistic that hey we can win 3 games in 3 days. Now it's hard because there's a half dozen teams that can probably do that. But we're certainly hoping for some good karma because of the type of guys we got.
Next week is revenge week for the Tigers as they will take on 2 teams that beat them earlier in the season. They'll try to get them on their home courts. Tune in later on this week on TowsonTigers.com when the coach and I talk about the final 2 regular season games of the year. So for the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Skerry, I'm Spiro Morekas. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, go Tigers.